back again, this time with a different type of a problem. It's but from the same chapter. Okay. It will be, the question says, it's a worded problem, word statement problem. It says the digits of a 3-figure number. Listen to it carefully. The digits of a 3-figure number, that means it is a 3-digit number, are consecutive odd numbers. So it will be something like 135, 357, 579. Why? Because the 3-digit number, the digits of a 3-figure number, each of the digit is an odd number and they are consecutive odd numbers, that is one after the other. Okay, just not any random odd number. They have to be consecutive odd numbers, that is one after the other. So this is the first information given to us, is the digits of a 3-figure number are consecutive odd numbers. So what I will do is, I know the number is something like 135, 357. Just by reading the problem statement I can figure out. All I need to do is transform it in mathematical equation. So what will I do? This is my hundreds place, this is my tens place, and this is my ones place of the digit, of the number. So what will I say? Let the digit at hundreds place be x. Where x is any odd number, can be anything, any odd number. Then the digit at the digit in tens place will be x plus 2. Okay, why x plus 2? Because the first digit is, let's say, some odd number 1. How do you get to the next odd digit number? 1 plus 2, that is 3. If you do 1 plus 1, you will get to the next number, which will be an even number. But we do not want the next consecutive number, because that comes out to be even. So we want plus 2, so that we move on to the next odd number. So this is what we do. First, consider the hundreds place digit be x. So the tens place will be x plus 2 digit. Remember, x plus 2. Then what about the ones place digit? Ones place digit will be plus 2 to this, x plus 4. How? Let's say, assume the first one is 1. Then 1 plus, this is the hundreds place. Then the tens place will be 1 plus 2, 3. The next odd number. What will be the ones place digit? The next odd number. 3 plus 2, 5. So what are we doing? Every time we are adding 2. We are adding 2 to the previous digit to get the digit of the next place. Clear? So that is why we assume, let the hundreds place digit be x, then the tens place will be x plus 2, then the ones place will be another 2 added to this, that will come out to be x plus 4. So now we know the 3 digits. The number will be something like x, x plus 2, x plus 4. So the 3-figure number will have x in the hundreds place, x plus 2 in the tens place, and x plus 4 in the ones place. But what will be the number? If we know the place values of the digits, we can compute the number also, right? How do we do it? Therefore, the number is, starting with the hundreds place, x into 100, this is the hundreds place digit, plus the tens place digit, and and then you have the ones place. This becomes your number, right? How? If I know my digits are 1, 3, 5, what is the number? Number is 135. How do you get to this number? This number is 1 into 100 plus 3 into 10 plus 5. Is this a concept which you have been always doing as chapter 1 in every class? Decomposition or breaking up of a given number to its place values, the expanded form that you say. Okay? So I am assuming this is known to you. So if the digits are given, you can always constitute the number by simply multiplying each digit with its place value and adding it up all to get the number. So what is my number? My number will be x into 100 plus x plus 2 into 10 plus x plus 4. So let us quickly simplify it. What do I have? 100x plus 10x 20 plus x plus 4, which is equal to 100 and this 110x and plus 1 will be 111x plus 24. This is my 3-digit number. What is my 3-digit number? 111 x plus 24. This is my number. Now let's see what else is given in the question. The first line said the digits of a 3-figure number are consecutive odd numbers. We used that information and constituted the number. We formed the number. Next it says the number is 51 less than 30 times the sum of the digits. It says the number itself, which you get by combining these 3 odd number digits, is 51 less than 30 times the sum of all these digits. What were the digits? X, x plus 2, x plus 4. What is given? Sum of the digits. Okay, what will be the sum of digits? X. Again, as I said, word problem, reverse engineering. Go backwards. It is saying the number itself is 51 less than 30 times the sum of the digits. What are my digits? X, x plus 2, x plus 4. So I will first sum of the digits. That will be x plus x plus 2 plus x plus 4. Then what does it say? 30 times. 30 times. That will be 30 into x, x plus 1, x plus 2, x plus 4. Okay? So let's move forward. So the number that we have got is 111x plus 24. What is it telling? It is telling me the number is 111x plus 24 is 51 less than. It is 51 less than something. That means minus 51. Minus 51 something. It is 51 less than something. We will find out what that something is. It is saying it is 51 less. If I have, I hope you understand this 51 less. 51 less than this. This is what? 30 times the sum of the digits. 30 times the sum of the digits. What are the digits? X, x plus 2, x plus 4. So the given number is 51 less than 30 times the sum of the digits. So what do I get? Simply, I will simplify it. Okay. So this will be simply a simple linear equation. You see, it becomes a simple linear equation. I will simply solve it. It's a simple solution now by transposing it. So x is 105 by 21. 3 7s are 7 5s are. So what I have with me is x is 5. X is 5. What was x? It was the digit at the hundreds place. So I get the digit at the hundreds place. If I know the digit at the hundreds place, I very well know the rest of the digits. Because they are all consecutive odd numbers. What is the next digit? 5, 7, 9. This is the number that you were supposed to find out. Okay? So let's quickly go through it all over again. Given to you in the question is a 3-figure number in which each digit is all the 3 digits are consecutive odd numbers. Okay? So what we did, we assumed the hundreds place digit as x, and from there we deduced that the next 2 will be plus 2 the previous one. So if x is the hundreds place digit, then x plus 2 will be tens place digit, x plus 4 will be ones place digit, right? But then these are just the digits, the place values. What we are supposed to do? Get the actual original number. How do you get? Expanded form. Write it in the expanded form, solve it, and you get the number. Now the next relationship given in the question was the number itself is 51 less than 30 times the sum of the digits. Reverse backward engineering. Work it backwards. Sum of the digits x plus 2 plus x plus 4. 30 times the sum will be 30 of multiplied this whatever this whole thing. 51 less than this minus 51. This whatever you got this as minus 51 is the number itself. What you get is a simple equation and you just solve it. You will get the value of x, which happens to be the digit at the hundreds place. And then from there you can always get the digit at the tens place and ones place, and this is what you get. Perfect? Understood? If you do not understand, get back to me. Bye-bye.